concerned going to an environment like this. One of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Gators ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee. I will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wasting no time taking a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
And they choose to be aggressive. First play coming out, airing the football out, and the defense was absolutely not feeling. Nice job having discipline, being ready for the pass on the very first play, breaking on the football, and getting the juice early. The momentum on your side, making the first big play of the football game.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
And the Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for room. It's Pryor. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Yeah, in 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Trying to do it on the ground. Tried to run it on 4th and 2, and he won't make it. He'll be stopped a yard short.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to... a live look at the swamp. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Today, we have one of those games that test your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
NC State's head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Plows through the defense. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional.
There's a crease. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off play action on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they swarm him under.
How about the speed and athleticism in the back end of this defense? They came after the tight. With conviction, and they land a huge hit to prevent him from getting the first.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And the Gators have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the back. Running the red zone. It's Ball. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job and contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Under fire. It's complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Snow. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Finds a spot in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Running inside, it's Scott.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to Ball. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Gauze. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Trying to make magic with his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And on third down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The snap sets up to throw. Stepping to the right. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Snow. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Gauze. Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with the completion. Let's see what they do here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gauze. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll run the option. Touchdown, NC State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The run inside. It's Pryor. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Complete to the right. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
On 1st down from their own 22. The play action fake. On the move, he fires. Makes the catch. It's Snow. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Running inside, it's Scott. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. NC State going up tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Moving out to the right. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On target to the left. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
To the air on first down. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
So now it's second and long. On the draw, it's Gauze. Maybe some room here. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. On that last one, he was looking for number 3.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Looking to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina State! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. He lost one down the sideline. Got his man all by himself. Open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Hits him in stride at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Gators! Fitted in the window for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap. It's Gauze. Maybe a crease. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to ride this running back, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Under fire. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Inside the 20. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back, making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
Run in the red zone, it's Scott. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. The run inside. It's Gauze. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might... over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. And now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Complete. Makes the catch, and he's free. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. And when he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
DB's right up on the receivers. Trying to run, it's Ball. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Into the end zone.
Oh, if only he wore a half-size smaller shoe. Maybe he keeps that foot in bounds, incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he was flushed out to the right side, tried to make something happen off schedule, just couldn't keep receiver inbounds on the catch, so we've got an incompletion.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Bailey. Got a man. It's Jackson. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Jukes his way for more. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Goss. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back, put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Gators in the hurry-up. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy breaking some.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. He's looking to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second. Got it! They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. They'll try to run with ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Here's Jaden one more time. He's stopped short on on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the two. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Bailey. Dumps it to the back. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards, I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
They go to the counter. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to the ground with the running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and get...
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They got the touchdown, but still a two-point conversion short of tying it up late. He'll set up to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Bailey. quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he wants it all. Leaping grab for a big gain. Got it out across the 50-yard line and not stopped until he brought it to the 47.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The run inside. It's ball. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I love the play call here late in the game. You've got 2 timeouts. You need points to win, but you can still run the football, and you can lean on this offensive line and your ball carrier to get it done. That was a really good-looking play late.
Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third down, he drops to throw. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
The Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
just a single second left. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be for the win. He's got it! The upset! They get it done! The field goal to win it! This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.